3 rockets were launched from Lebanon toward northern Israel on Thursday, but landed in the Mediterranean Sea, causing no damage or casualties, the Israeli military said. The rocket firing threatened to open a new front in the escalating fighting between Israel and the militant Palestinian Hamas group in Gaza. The Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, in a Twitter post confirmed that 3 rockets were fired from Lebanon into the Mediterranean Sea off the coast of northern Israel. The IDF gave no details of who fired them. But 2 sources close to Israel's archenemy Hezbollah told the AFP the Lebanese Shiite group had no link to the incident. A short while ago, 3 rockets were fired from Lebanon into the Mediterranean Sea off the coast of the Galilee, Israel's army said in a statement. According to protocol, no sirens were sounded. There was no immediate comment from Beirut about the incident. Israel fought a 2006 war against Hezbollah guerrillas, who have sway in southern Lebanon and advanced rockets. The border has been mostly quiet since then. Small Palestinian factions in Lebanon have fired sporadically on Israel in the past. A witness in the northern Israeli port city of Haifa said she heard 3 explosions shortly before the rocket salvo was reported. No sirens warned of the launch, something the military said was according to protocol an allusion to Israeli air defenses that ignore rockets set to hit unpopulated areas. The rockets from Lebanon came amid an escalation of fighting between Israel and Hamas despite international calls on both sides to scale back the conflict. Earlier Thursday, Hamas fired a barrage of rockets into Israel. Hours later, Israel struck Gaza with artillery and tank shells, forcing families to flee their homes, Palestinian witnesses said. The use of artillery fire in Israel's 4-day-old offensive raised the likelihood of civilian casualties. Israel massed thousands of troops along the Gaza border and reservists were called in as IDF officials said all options were on the table, including a ground offensive into the besieged Palestinian enclave.